Volkswagen is end manufacturer of its Bug in 2019, closed the doorway on one of the planet's largest portrait car designs. The Deutsche Business told X it would end at its factory in Mexico following July following manufacture of festivity model. The Bug has its cradle in by the Nazi Germany in the create of a human beings as vehicle, but went on to celebrity in a episode of Success Disney films as a car named Herbie. But turnover, especially in the key U.S. marketplace, include fall in latter year. Consumer in the U.S. include more rotated to greater cars such as crossovers and sport tool vehicles. Volkswagen, in the wake up of the diesel engine emissions fracas and enormous invest in electrical vehicles, says it will see to thin downward its pattern band in a more attention on household and electrical cars. The business say the definitive Bug model will be accessible in both of compartment and convertible styles. This losing of the Bug following 3 generations, above almost 7 many decades, will arouse a army of tension of the Bug's lot dedicated fans, told Hinrich Woebken, head execution of Volkswagen Team of America. The Bug was initially intended in the 1930s by fabulous engineering Ferdinand Porsche, a behalf now synonymic in quick cars, at the decree of Adolf Nazi, who requested to see a inexpensive and pragmatic massive-produced car done accessible to the Deutsche human beings. But the outburst of war would kiosk its manufacture, as war need took seniority. The factory would be strongly corrupt, later bring down in the hands of Union forces, who were ultimately to act a big portion in its decommissioning. Manufacture began to get off in the deceased 1940s, and by 1955 a millionth of the cars were drive on Deutsche roads. The style would discover world popularity in the 1960s and 70s in films showing Herbie the Loving Beetle, a race car in a reason of its their own. It was as well famous in the 1960s resist culture, who exalted the Bug's little, pragmatic, but aesthetic qualities. Manufacture of the Bug has ceased, and later been restored, several times above the many decades. The brand new Bug D design of the 1990s stormed the U.S. marketplace, marketing more than rather than 80,000 in 1999. The business is already mined to include discussed a probable pattern renew and options for electrical versions in latter year, up decisive on its refusal. But Mr. Woebken didn't fully guideline out how the pattern could one day be revived. Never say never, he told. Volkswagen sold out 11,151 Beetles for the at first 8 months of 2018, downward 2.2% of the identical time a year over. U.S. consumer looking for a little Volkswagen car extraordinarily choose the Jetta sedan, or a Tiguan small kind of sports tool car.